Okie dokie. Sheesh. Uh-oh. That's not weird. At all. Let's see how this is. It's live. Alright, alright, alright. Let's keep this up in the background. Okay. Ah, man, I forgot to turn it on and plug up. Hmm. Where is it? Trying to keep up with the Silas. Huh. There it is. Uh-oh. This is not weird. Sorry about that. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, that's why it's weird. Man, it's always something like this, huh? Okay. I should put on some. Okay, so it's very much like that. Understood, understood.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, this seems pretty good so far. That's fair. This is good. I'd say so. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, now I need to draw the background. I mean, his bottom half. Hmm. Shwink. I like this so far. Okay. Okay, no streaming today. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stream for about an hour, see how that turns out. And after the hour is up, I'll go back to doing whatever I was doing. You know what? I actually shouldn't listen to music while I. This is honestly a good idea, in the future for the future. It's probably a good idea not to do that. So this will be. I guess I'll just be quiet, probably talking. When I have something to say. Where is it? The OBS thing. Okay, here we go. If I ever wanted to clip any of this stuff for the future, I would just absolutely hate it if I go back to these recordings only to find out that I can't really use it or add different background music. Oh wait, hold up. Maybe this is why it's so weird. Public. Save. Maybe that's why it's being so weird. Why is it private? And why are there people who that's so weird. It's private. But there goes 3. There goes 13 minutes. But hey, it is what it is. Thinking. So this is the heel. This is the front part of the foot. The big toe. And the smaller toes. Heel. Different parts of the foot. Strange. Average feed duration 15 minutes. That's gonna change very soon. But okay. Uh-oh. Oh, wrong layer. I can fix this. Can be fixed. No problem. No biggie. Manage slide. Ta-ta. There we go. This should be on the bottom. Below Eric. I should probably uh give these things a name. These layers a name. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Thursday morning. This seems pretty good so far. Stretch. Ah. Hmm. Not paid promotion. Automatic clean moments. Nah. Automatic concept. Embedding. Huh. Anyone? Hmm. Cancel. Okay, just making sure. Hmm. Now let's see. Two, one, two, three, four. Okay, drawing the toes. Seems pretty good so far. Okay, this is good. Okay. Oh, that's just me. Just looking at the chat. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Good. This is pretty good so far. Okay, this is a good stop for the line art. Actually, no. Let me add some more stuff. Hmm. Okay, that's good. Cool. Hmm. Great. All right, cool. Next page. What time is it? Not necessarily time yet. Okay, what's next? What's easiest? Everything else, I guess I'll need to find a car model. Hmm. Very peculiar. Oh well. There we go. Had to. Let me try something. Oh yeah. I think what I should do next is probably this. Less art to work on. Oh yeah, I don't even need this fire truck anymore. What's this? Oh, a shoe. I'll probably need that later. Um, I think a sedan is like the most common thing you can find. I like the. I don't know. Maybe this beat up sedan. You know what? Maybe I'm trying to find a good point of reference right now.
Wait, let me see. He said something about no, you'll give off the vibe. No uniform. Hmm. Let me think about something. Size. Okay. Found it.
I'll work on the characters first, and then I'll go to the other stuff.
Let me do the panels. Yeah, it's not gonna be. Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, cool. I did it right. So, I like the idea of it being like this, this, and then the third panel.
Is outside completely. I like the curves perspective. That looks cool to me, so I'm gonna and looks easy, so I'm gonna do that first. I still don't know about the car though. Okay, so this will be a different color. Faded. Same as this. Actually, I think I can make it a red. Bam. So I can look at both aspects at the same time. Now I can start. Riveting. This is a riveting viewing experience, I'm sure. But it makes sure it's the production's quick and easy as it can be. Okay. But the annoying thing is, I don't know why the stream keeps lagging. I don't know what's going on. What? I'll keep on chugging. Okay. Let's see. Done. I like drawing the things that are closer to the camera first and foremost. The more the foreground covers, the less you have to draw. And hopefully you don't lose any of the readability. It's some stuff that I picked up. while doing this for a while. Okay. I think the fingers would kind of move a little bit different. There you go. And it would just follow through from there, I can imagine. Okay. Let's see how this looks. Good enough so far. From this angle, I think from this fist, I should draw the cuff of the jacket. And the jacket just hangs from his body. Like that. And the rule of close, it folds like it's pointing to the points of stress. As it does. With the hood, it should be easy. I don't think I'm supposed to draw any of the head. It's just a point of reference. He's just a big shadow. Done. Like the back is like a little bit baggy. Okay, let's see. How does that look like? That looks nice. I like that. I'll change the eyes to be thinner. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, that's good. All right. That's good. I forgot what kind of hoodie. I don't think it's like a zip up or anything. I think it's just a pullover. Let me look at a previous thing. Yeah, I think it's just a pullover. Let me look at the yeah, it's a pullover. So the zipper is really unnecessary. So like any reference to a zipper is like unnecessary. And plus it's easier to draw. So that's a bonus. That's a good for me. All right, let me look at that. Yeah, I feel like this is good enough. Right now. Nice. And now then I draw this guy. I think I have a reference to him around here. Okay, I guess I gotta pull up the thing again. This is my only reference to what he looks like. I drew him last minute. I'll draw the car later. So I'll take a screenshot, save it for later. For when that time comes. Copy. Well, I don't need to copy and paste. I just need to copy it. Not. I just need to have it on my second screen. And just look at it while I draw. All right, here we go. For the majority of my process, I just don't even. I mostly don't even plan ahead when it comes to character design. It's mostly on the spot. And then I just stick to that. And I try to remember it for the most part. So, drawing this character, I try to draw the most memorable parts. And I think the most memorable parts of him are these little, like, insectoid fangs over here. And he has, like, a little cheekbone action going over here. And then it kind of caves in a little bit. And then you can see his cranium kind of show prominence here. I think the interesting thing about him is like the crown of a lower jaw, but I'll get to that later. Because on his jaw, I like to have like a little thing that looks like a canine, like the tooth and a molar on his jaw, like on like parts of his jaw, like there was an animal like that, like some sort of animal. I forget. It's like maybe a warthog or something. And the whole point is him to have him look otherworldly. Let me do this. Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't look too slanted. I remember there was this one thing about having your art looks as normal reversed as it normal. I guess mirrored. It got to look normal mirrored. But I'm like, maybe not. Sometimes when you look at photos, it looks weird mirrored. So I guess it's usually just rule of thumb, you know? You gotta follow the rule of cool most of the time. Because I think one of the cooler things about that I've heard about doing art is that nobody can really tell you what your stuff is supposed to look like, if you know what I mean. Let's see. So that way, like, you can or be as detailed or as simple as you want, as long as you are effective at conveying the emotion or the message of what you're trying to make. I guess I'm a little bit uncreative when it comes to the lower jaw, but I guess I shouldn't do copious amounts of detail for for characters I'm gonna draw several times, because that's like a quick way to just get tired or burnt out. Simple, effective designs that I think of last minute. Okay, I think to cure this oddity in the top of the skull is just to tilt it a little bit. Looks a little bit tall, but I feel like I can fix it in post. And I think during this part, he was asking which syndicate he works under. So I guess I'll draw him look confused. Like serious, angry, but like confused. because he sees a worthy opponent. Okay. Like a heavier brow. But his brows are also his eyes. His eyebrows are his eyes. I think I drew him. I drew him with 7 eyes. I wasn't thinking. I probably should have done 6 for incompletion. I just wasn't thinking about it. I was just adding details that looked cool. I think this fits. Hmm. I think it's also the an interesting thing about being independent, right? As I'm making I make a motion comics, like I don't know what if you would call them animated, but I just put them on the channel with with AI, just AI voice acting and sound effects. And I noticed that I make a lot of simple mistakes in spelling and grammar sometimes, and I don't think and I think it's like a I'm fully taking advantage of just people not really knowing who I am. So all I'm really doing right now is just finishing finishing the ideas that I have and just get them out as soon as possible. It's really cool. And like I can own and a I guess I stick by that one saying your quality assurance is when people start complaining because I think a common pitfall that a lot of people would like fall under from like starting to create or creating something new. For me, for a while, it was, what would people think? Am I going to offend people with what I create? Oh no! But in reality, reality is so much weirder than that. You realize that nobody really cares. Like people aren't going to look at you, and when they look at you, they most likely just don't care at all about what you make. And it's like that one yeah, what was it? It's like that one thing. I don't know. I lost track. I lost track of time. I lost track of my thought. It doesn't matter. But I think people shouldn't. Well, I just grew to realize that I really shouldn't worry about what people might think about what I make because majority of the time, most people aren't gonna say anything. A, most people aren't gonna say anything, and B, uh, it's most people on the internet are just genuinely lurkers. And if they think it sucks, then they're probably not gonna say they're not gonna talk about it or anything. They're probably not gonna give it the time of day. It's like a weird paradox of notoriety. In the beginning, nobody talks about you, and when you have that stroke of right time, right place, then everybody talks about you, and then you get all these scouters wanting to do business with you because because before you proved yourself, you were just too much of a risk. It's like that's when a lot of people like go to you. I guess that's when a lot of people go to you when you really don't need them. It's very bizarre, but it's how it goes. It's how it goes. I think that's like the weird thing about creatives is everybody is so hung up on a very superficial way of making it. A superficial con yeah, superficial yeah, I guess I would say a superficial way of making it, as in I would talk to people and say they want to, I don't know, have an anime or just have their books in libraries or work for a bigger company, but when they finally have what they're looking for, I was drawing on the wrong layer. Like, let me just fix that. There we go. Oh yeah, using it. That's good. Yeah, they'll have a superficial way of making it, like either working for a bigger company or having their books in the library. And I'm like, that's really cool and all, but how are you going to make? How is this going to be sustainable? And it's kind of funny how it's kind of interesting how that happens. But it is what it is. Let's see. Since I started late, how much time I got? Let me see how much time I have. How long I've been streaming. Yeah, I'll go for, let's say, another 5 minutes. If somebody in the chat wants to talk or whatever, I'll stay in chat. But after that, so I'll call it a day. I'll call it a stream and try again later today if I can. But it is what it is. One, two, one, two. One, two, two, two. There we go. Let me see. Join the pecs over here. Oh, I keep forgetting that I have this diagram, the skeleton diagram that goes over the the muscles and such, like right on top of me. But okay. Jeez. Okay. All right. I guess that's it.